What's up, guys? Here's Bing training video number 1. Okay, this is how to set up your Bing Ads account and to create your campaign. Okay, the sign up process is pretty simple. If you signed up for anything online, it's simple. All right, you're gonna create an account. All right, you can either use an existing account or create a new account. This is just for import create campaign. That's for Google AdWords if you're bringing in a campaign from Google AdWords and then you go live. Okay, I'm going to show you how to set up an ad because this is the most important thing. Okay, signing up for an account is easy. Once you do set up your account, contact the live chat support, which is up in the corner right here. Okay, and ask them if they have any special promotions or coupons. Say you just opened your account and you want to try it out, okay? And they will give you a $50 coupon. It won't apply for maybe 2 or 3 days, but you'll get a free $50. And in those 2 or 3 days, you can test it out by throwing $10 on in the account and messing around with it, okay? Because you can literally start advertising for as low as $10. That's why Bing is so awesome, so cheap, and you start collecting leads and building a list, because that's the most important thing in your business is going to be your traffic, and you need traffic to your website. So what do? You build a list and traffic from your list. Okay. Also, if you have a list, you can sell solo ads. You can also promote affiliate offers or CPA offers and earn extra income that way. That'll be, that's a different training for a different day. But we're going to focus on Bing here. Okay. Now I'm going to go to my account since it's already set up. So yeah, I just put 20 bucks in there for today. Okay. Nothing serious. I'm going to go to campaigns. I have a bunch of campaigns, but I'm only showing my enabled campaign right now. I have 2 enabled campaigns. This one I'm going to delete because that was really nothing. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to create a new campaign. Alright, so create a new campaign, search and content campaign. Every time you create a new campaign, search and content campaign. Okay, campaign name, whatever you want to name it, so you know which is which. Big Money Online number, Big Money Online number 3. Okay, what you want your daily budget, how much you want to spend on your ad per day. Okay, so I like to do anywhere from $5 to $20 a day just to test. What testing is basically seeing if your capture page or squeeze page is working correctly. I mean, is converting the way you want it to convert. Usually if you're just going to use a squeeze page, you're going to get generally 20-30% opt-in rate. 40%. I've gotten as high as 50%, but that's at certain times of the day, certain days. That's just something you have to test because your own personal pages are different than mine. So I like to start out at $10. That's the average when I start out is $10 to test my page to see if I'm getting a good opt-in rate. If I get a good opt-in rate, I'll rank up. I'll send up that campaign budget to $100 a day. Okay. Locations. Me personally, I like to do United States and Canada. But you guys on my TLC team, my Total Life Changes team, you're actually available in 150 countries. So you can select certain countries, and just target them out. But usually, if you're going to build a list, you want to build it at the least top tier 1 traffic, which is Canada, United States, United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, and sometimes Ireland. Okay, and that's because most offers are accepted in those countries, and you can promote in those countries. But me, I'm always building United States and Canada because I have opportunities that are strictly United States and Canada. But that's just a personal thing for me. And you always want to show your ads to people in your targeted location. Don't show your ads to people in searching for or viewing pages about your targeted location. That means you'll get people from Malaysia, from India, from where you're not trying to target. People are opting into your page, and you're kind of ruining that list right there. If you're getting leads that are not converting that can't be sold to your countries that can't be sold to your offer. Okay. So show ads to people in your targeted location. right? I picked United States and Canada, $10 a day budget. This is just the title, so you can decipher which ad is which. Now you're creating an ad. You're creating an ad here. Your ad title, okay? This right here, okay? These two things are how your ads are gonna look when people search. All right. So right here you'll see these are the mainline ads, okay? These are like higher positions. They're a little bit more expensive, but no, I'm lying. They're not more expensive. These are depending on your positioning. Your positioning is depending on your click-through rate. Um, where click-through rate is like how many impressions you're getting and how many people are clicking on your ad and clicking through your ad. Okay, these are the sideline ads. All right, so every time somebody searches your keyword, your ad's going to show up right along here or right along here. Okay, so we'll go back to the Bing ads. Now my ad title. This is not how I do it, but I'm just going to show you guys an example. Okay, so make money online. You could do it. Just be creative. You know what I mean? I can't give you everything because it's your business. So you kind of have to just get creative with it. Think like the consumer. Don't think like yourself, because the further you get along in the industry, the less you're impressed by certain things. But when you're at a level where you've never really seen anything, you're impressed by those things. You know what I mean? Just think back when certain things impressed you, and they don't impress you now because you're further along in the industry. You've learned more things. You see things that really impress you. You know what I mean? Um, and things that are really impress you when you're more experienced don't generally impress people who are just coming to the business because they don't really know. You know what I mean? Simple things. New people, when they come in, it's the simplicity that really gets them. Okay? When things get too complicated, they get too confused and like, I don't want to do that. All right? So now the next one is the ad text. Your ad text is what is going to describe your offer. All right? So me, I'm going to put earn $750 per day because that's our highest commission that we can earn inside Total Life Changes. Okay? Earn anywhere from $20 to $750 per sale. Okay. Um, Promoting. Also, you always want the beginning of each word to be capitalized. Okay, it just stands out. Earn $750 per day promoting a healthy and financially free lifestyle. I always misspell financially. I don't know why. All right. Financially free lifestyle. Okay, so that might catch some eyes. All right. If your ad is not catching eyes, you're getting a lot of impressions, but you're not getting clicks. You might want to change your ad title, things like that. You know what I mean? Because your ad's not catching eyes. You want your ads to catch eyes because there's other ads there with yours. So catchy. So earn $750 per day promoting a healthy and financially free lifestyle. Now that's going to catch some eyes because not a lot of people have that out there. That's my personal pitch, kind of. You know what I mean? Okay, now this display URL, that means nothing except what it's going to show right here. It's just going to show right where this green is, display URL. It doesn't mean that when they click it, that's what site they're going to go to. It means that that's just, all right, I'll show you real quick. So display URL. What I like to do is put one of my domains that has a free offer on it where people can make money, doing it's called incentive marketing. They can, try a trial offer, and then they get other people try trial offers, and they get paid for it. Okay, so that's gonna go when if they decide to take that display URL and they decide to type it in the browser, it's gonna take them to my other capture page. All right, successlivesin.you.com. Okay, destination URL. Now this is where your people are gonna go when they actually click it. They're not gonna go to Success Lives in You unless they type it in. But when they click the ad, they're gonna go here. Oh, no, those are my keywords. All right, let me go to my page creator. I got TLC Official. And I'm going to paste it right in there. All right. And what I like to do, I learned a little something. I don't know if this has been working for me, but this is supposed to rank up your page a little bit. Put a question mark after the destination URL. And then you put a keyword that you're trying to really target, like make money online. You're probably not going to try to target make money online. Why? Because make money online is a really expensive keyword. I'm going to show you all about researching keywords and getting cheap clicks, later in the later videos. Okay. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to get to my other videos, they're not public just because it's information that I've worked very hard for, and I spent a lot of money trying to figure this stuff out. I didn't actually was taught this stuff. It didn't just come up in my head. Oh, I know how to do this. I put a lot of money, a lot of effort into learning this stuff. Okay, guys. So if you're interested in learning how you can get to other videos, just go below this video in the description, add me on Facebook, and we can chat. All right. There's several ways that I'll give you access to my training. The number one way is joining Total Life Changes through me, which is actually, the link is also below in the description. Okay. And once you join, I'll have your email and I'll email you, and we can connect and contact and we can talk. Okay. And I'll show you how to actually do everything that I do. All right, now these keywords. All right, I'm just gonna grab these. These are very expensive keywords that I researched. They're high quality, but you'll see once I do this. Now, so you see how these brackets are in the front at the end? That means I'm gonna get exact keywords. So when somebody searches the keyword, it's gonna be there. The Bing is only going to target people who are searching that exact keyword, not something like that keyword, because that's what broad will be. So if you're broad, it'll be like something that's similar to that, but it goes to that. So it'll be like a whole different niche. It gives different variations. So you always want to do exact, unless you're doing other things. There's some things that I do that's broad, but most of the time it's exact. Okay. As you see, these are very expensive keywords, $10.13. You're not going to necessarily pay this. You're usually going to pay like 75%, anywhere from 25 to 75% of the bid. All right. If you want to get one up on everybody, you want to just raise it a notch. All right, and you get a higher position. Your position is whether you're a mainline ad or a sideline ad. Okay, that's your position. Okay, so I'm going to show you this real quick too. Exact, phrase, broad, and content. All right. If you don't put the brackets on them, you're going to get broad. Now, broad is see, this one's a little more. Sometimes they're cheaper, sometimes they're expensive. But you're going to get broad. All right. There's going to be different variations of best paid online surveys. Okay. So those are just some things. Now you're just going to save your ad. After you save your ad, okay, I only have 3 minutes and 60 seconds. Okay. So you're not going to worry about content network big. First, you're going to go to ad distribution. You want all search networks. That's what I do personally. Some people do different. Content network, uncheck content network. So you can see that disappear. I like to put this at 10. I mean, I don't know if it really makes a difference, but I like to put it at 10. I get cheaper. It just comes out cheaper for me. Okay, and no. You want to put no, use my exact match keyword. So every time somebody types that keyword in, only when somebody types that exact keyword, your ad's going to come up. If they do a different variation, it's not going to come up unless you choose yes. So you choose no, then you're going to click save. Okay. Then your next thing is to click on the ad. Make sure you click the words. It's going to take you to campaign Make Money Online. You're going to go to ads. You're going to do different variations. You can do 2 to 3. I like to just do 2 because if I have a good ad, unless I do 3 if I don't feel like my ad's sufficient enough, so I'll do 3. So I'll save and create another, so that'll save that one. And then what I'll do is I'll erase the ad title and dynamic text placeholder keyword. All right. So anytime somebody searches a certain keyword, it'll show up in the ad title. That exact keyword will show up in the ad title, and it'll, like say they search Make Money Online. I put keyword placement right here, and it'll say Make Money Online here. Okay. I also like to do that for this sometimes too. Dynamic keyword, and then just put .com. So if they search Make Money Online, they'll say MakeMoneyOnline.com. All right. Your destination URL should stay the same. Okay. I always wondered this. I'm going to start doing this too. Place keyword there. I don't know. We're going to see right now if it works. So I'm going to click save. And it works. All right. So two similar ads, but the keyword, the keyword one usually gets more clicks and more impressions because it ranks it up because you have the keyword description. That's another big thing. You want the keywords in the description. Okay, so basically that's how to set up an ad. Always create more than one ad inside the group. Okay, and you're good to go.